A tussle with a shambling mound has our protagonists in shambles, while whispers of necrobotany has troublesome thoughts of liches on our party's minds. Will there be an undead lord behind these whispers?
Hello and welcome back to Misfortune's Corner. We are off to another D&D session. Last time, what happened was the party raided what they were told was a crypt, and they did some snooping around. They ended up retrieving a gem. Had a little flashback when it happened, but that's nothing out of the ordinary. We're back to the party, and we are currently still in the room. Last time you found what kind of resembles a phylactery, which would be normally used to make a lich. So that's kind of concerning. Anyway, the time is now yours, and do with it what you want.
I say we get out of here just as fast as we possibly can.
Okay, then. You all make your way out of the dungeon. Kind of. I'd call it a dungeon. And is there anything in particular you want to do next?
I don't know, just go back to, I keep wanting to call this guy Archimedes, but I know it's not right.
Print scholar name. Aristotle.
Aristotle.
Like,
Star guy.
not Archimedes? I'll start taking notes.
Go back to Aristotle.
Okay. So you're heading along the trail. And about halfway through there, you're traveling through the woods. In the middle of the path, you see a puff of reddish-blackish smoke appear in front of you. And you see a slender demon. He doesn't have a right arm. Looks like it's like under his cloak. Seems like he's trying to hide it more. And he's dressed in all black. He looks, I'd say from a scale out of like 1 to 10, he's like a 7. And he has his wings folded back. And he speaks to all of you. Hello, this is your post-editing DM speaking. To fix something I said before gets confusing for those who know the differences. He is a devil, not a demon. Sorry for any confusion. Anyways, back to the action. Greetings, may I assume you are the ones who retrieved the disc for me?
For you?
I don't believe that you are Aristotle.
Oh, by no means, no. But that is mine.
Kvasir, flips it front and back. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't seem to see your name on it.
Well, it would seem we are at odds here then. Perhaps I can make a proposition. In return for that in your hands, I can offer your power and your wishes to come true. How's that sound?
Not to be rude. And sorry if I'm speaking for everyone here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Sorry if I'm being rude, but I think I'll decline because what I would like is for you to remove yourself from our path.
Well, but you see, you're missing out on so much. See, I've taken a looking into your party. For example, I actually thought of things I would be able to offer you. I'll go ahead and tell you, because why not? You, Druid Erlin, correct?
My name.
Well, for you, I could make your people accept you back, where you can do whatever you want or rule over them. You big hairy monster. Vikar, I believe. I can offer you the power to exterminate all those pesky gnolls, and you can even become the great leader over all the tribes.
This sounds too good to be true.
Oh, it is good, but it is very true.
What is your price?
Just join me. Bring me that disc. We can be friends.
I have no intention to be friends with you.
I don't know a whole lot about you demon folks, but I have heard enough to know that you guys you don't seem to really hold up your end of what you say you'll do.
Well, as long as we get what we originally bargained for, there is good ends that come from either side.
Why do you want this so bad? What's up with this disc? Why are you so interested in this object?
I have my own purposes.
And I have my purposes and what I want to get myself into. So what is this disc for?
Oh, I'm sure you'll have more than what you've bargained for. May I continue down the list? He looks at Kvasir. For you, you're a tricky one. I can offer you this. He holds out a hand, and you see a book materialize in his hand. Sure, this isn't it, but I know how you can get it. And you see that it's a leather-bound book with a golden hand clasping the book, holding it closed, and you would recognize it as a legendary item called the Demonomicon.
I'm well aware of what that item is. However, I do not believe that making a demon deal is the appropriate way to gain a demon book.
Would it not be easier?
It most certainly would. However, such items are often better held in the hands of those who work for it.
Plus, the universe, reality, or whatever's like gonna end or something. So we kind of need that disc, and if we give it up, then we're all just gonna die anyways. So I don't know.
Why would you matter yourself with such trivialities? I'm talking of more than simple catastrophes going on. Those mean nothing.
I don't think you can get more catastrophic than the end of all things.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass, buddy. No, thank you.
Off record, I have no idea why Kvasir's being so aggressive about this, but he doesn't like this guy.
I mean, it's probably common knowledge that demons can't be trusted.
Well, perhaps you, small one, Rook, I believe.
Saul, who are you calling?
Perhaps I misspoke. Big, strong woman. I can offer you. He thinks about it for a second. I can make you strong enough to, let's say, protect the forest and everything that dares enter.
I can already do that.
But what if I throw in a little extra? And then, Rook, I need you to make a will save.
Oh, crap.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Sorry.
Will's
Okay. Oh, dear.
This can't be
Oh,
good.
I hope this doesn't suck. Ah, shoot, that was only a 9.
You are charmed, and you agree with what he's saying.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't like where this is going.
I think you may know yes.
See, she gets it. Go on, tell him what you think of this plan.
I don't know, guys. I think he makes some good points.
No, you just said that you could do it yourself. It's like, the universe and the end of all things. Like, did you forget that part?
Kvasir and Erlyn, can you make me a Arcana check? To basically find out if you can tell what's happening.
Uh, 19.
I got a 14.
Okay. Kvasir can definitely tell that she was charmed.
Kvasir's gonna kind of like step in front of the rest of the party. And like spread his very considerably sized wings to kind of like shield the rest of the party from his view. It's like, I know your tricks, demon, and I for one will not abide such heresy.
Am I to assume you speak for the party then?
I believe I do.
Yeah, he does.
What a shame. I was hoping more could come from this.
Unfortunately for you, I have a conscience as well as a benefactor that would rather the worlds keep on turning.
Well, you have your own choice. Alas, so do I. And I think I'm going to have to do away with you. I still do need that disc.
In a rare moment of aggression, Kvasir says, "You are welcome to try," and he casts Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Everyone roll for initiative. Unfortunately, that's not... I won't give you a surprise round for
I
that
know.
because he was hastening for this, but yes.
Still, that's pretty great.
Okay, I will explain what the charm does. So since you failed that, you don't get any more saving throws unless you take damage. Or I would say if like an ally shakes you out of it, it lets you retry your saving throw. But that would be a standard action. So either take damage or get like roused back into there. Otherwise, you cannot hurt him.
The car, I need you to throw me against a tree.
You're saying I'll have to toss you?
Don't tell the elf.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciated making that joke.
All right. Has everyone rolled initiative?
Oh, right. We're doing that.
Yes,
I mean, that was what I said, right?
pretty sure.
Anyone 20 to 25?
23.
And 15 to 20.
You're 15.
Yep, that's me.
Okay. 10 to 15.
Yes, that was 15.
13.
And then what did Erlyn get?
I got a 9.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Hold on. Before we start, I have one clarifying question. So I can't hurt him, but does that mean Tonto still can? Because I know I have to take an action to command him
You're not allowed to do anything hostile towards him.
I'm asking this because I know that like the companion's instinct is to either like defend himself or defend me. So if he were to do anything against me, does that mean that Tonto would be able to react to that or no?
You're 100% in control of him, and you are 100% charmed. So I would say no.
Darn my well-trained badger.
The actual description of your control over him states that if you don't give him a command, he automatically takes the dodge action. So it already has rules written in for if you don't give commands.
Nuts.
Remind me, you didn't take any rests, right?
Correct.
Correct.
I don't remember.
Just making sure. It's important to know. All right. First off, we have Kvasir.
Alrighty. I'm gonna continue through with that guiding, or not guiding bolt, because I said I was casting Eldritch Blast. I am fairly certain this misses. 11.
That's a miss.
Huzzah. Let's see if I got any bonus actions. I do not. So, yeah, that's my turn. Off to a great start.
Definitely. He moves up to Kvasir and takes a swipe at you with his claw.
Bye, everyone.
Don't count your eggs before they hatch yet.
I'm just gonna preemptively count them. I have 7 hit points.
You take 6 slashing damage.
Oh my gosh, scared.
And that's his turn.
She doesn't have any legendary actions. That would suck.
That would suck, wouldn't it?
Don't give the DM any ideas.
The car, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna rush over to. Let's rush over to Rook. I'm gonna grapple.
Okay.
Rook.
Give me. Oh, you're gonna grapple Rook.
Yes.
I'm guessing you're like gonna try and shake her up or something, or are you just like trying
Yeah.
to tackle her to the ground and pin her?
I'm gonna pick her up and throw her on the ground.
Okay.
Agreed you were just gonna shake me.
Give me a strength check. See how hard you throw her on the ground.
Strength is +5. So
Oh dear.
It's 15.
Okay. Roll a d4. See how much damage she takes.
That's 3.
Okay. Rook, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, finally, 16.
You snap out of it, and you
Yeah.
you realize exactly what happened.
Wow, that low down yellow bellied son of a, and the car grabs me before I can swear.
Throws you on the floor again.
No, do not throw me on the floor again. It was like, you put me down, you hairy varmint.
Yeah, I just had to reset you.
Thank you for that. Now put me down.
All right, fine. Get back to it. Okay, my bonus action, I will enter my rage. Wait, no, I don't. No, I don't.
You cannot. You can make it so you don't target allies.
True, but I want to wait before I go into a rage. So I'm gonna end my turn now.
That is fair. Rook, it's your turn.
All right. Sufficiently angry, I whip out my longbow and I take a shot at Mr. Winghorns. I'm sucking with my shot so far, but we're going to try it. Oh, yes, that is a 22.
It's a hit.
Yeah. All right. There's my D8s. That is 9 damage.
Ooh.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Erlen's turn.
All right. I'm going to sorry, just like my brain went completely blank there for a second. I'm going to use my cantrip Primal Savagery to channel primal magic and cause my teeth and fingernails to sharpen and ready to deliver a corrosive attack on him. So I'm going to do that. And then make a melee spell attack on him. 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
17 acid damage.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Very nice.
19, you say?
17.
17. Okay. Something you've noticed is he didn't seem to be as taking much damage as you think that he should have. And that was the same with Rook's shot too.
Don't like that.
Does he have a magic ability that halves everything or something? Or is he just impervious or something?
No, he definitely you
With
saw
something.
you saw damage inflicted.
All right, then what's going on?
You can make a check as a bonus action.
Make a check as a bonus action. Have I been charmed by the DM?
I have a question.
What?
How much damage did he take? How much radiant damage did he take?
He didn't take any. No one hit him with radiant damage.
Not with that guiding bolt? Or was that something else?
He didn't.
missed.
It
I
didn't
did
hit.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. I'll just
Either way, it didn't
I
hit.
didn't hit.
maybe I probably should do it my next turn, but I just want to find out if radiant damage is his weakness since he is a demon.
Mhm.
Okay, well, what check do I need to make?
Knowledge Arcana.
Dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20.
Yes.
Okay. I will tell you.
Everything. Just kidding.
I'll tell you 4 of the resistances.
Ooh. I'll take it.
Acid,
Aw.
fire, cold, and pretty much all the melee attacks. Demons have a lot of resistances in general.
Cold, acid, and blunt force. Okay.
Okay. And I'm guessing you're done with your turn now.
Yes.
Okay, Kvasir.
Righty. I'm in a pickle.
He's in your grill.
And I just barely realized that I might have been able to do something when he hit me. I'm not going to ask for a retcon. I just want to see if I missed it. I totally missed it. Dang it. Oh well, not that I would have done much. Hellish Rebuke. Alright.
I can give you another chance to use it if you want.
I'd rather you didn't. We didn't learn of any vulnerabilities, right?
Nope, just resistances.
And that was to fire, cold, and
all the physicals.
Yes, and he's likely resistant to more things.
Cool. Gosh dang it. I'm going to cast a witch bolt at him. Altered to radiant damage.
Ooh.
Wait, gosh, never mind.
What?
I cannot do radiant damage because it's not in my spell book.
Ooh, that sucks.
That's just I know radiant damage through warlock spells, not through wizard spells. What do I got in my spell book?
Don't pick the wrong one.
You know what? I know I have magic missile. I'm gonna do force damage. That would be a 23 to hit.
You don't roll the hit. Oh, you're doing Bixby.
I'm doing witch bolt.
Oh. 23 to hit? That is a hit. I thought you said magic missile.
No, I was saying I have magic missile, and so I have access to force damage.
Oh, you're doing force damage then.
Yes. Witch bolt, but with force damage.
Nice.
And that is 10 force damage.
And that cuts through his resistances. There's not too many things that counter force.
And that's my turn because I'm all out of bonus action healing.
Okay. It's the daemon's turn. He didn't like the damage he took. So he is going to take another swipe at Kvasir. Ooh, I rolled low. See what happens. 12 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, that is a miss. And he disappears. His form kind of like dissolves, and you do not see him anymore. And now it is the car's turn.
Oh wait, so he's still there but not there?
I don't know.
Okay, so he didn't move. He probably used his ability, then moved. I'm gonna move and stand back to Kavasir. And I will enter a rage.
Hey, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Not to throw a wrench in to your DM scheming. But reading the description for Witch Bolt, it doesn't specify that I have to be able to see them to maintain the damage, so that beam would still technically be attached to him if he's still around.
Oh, that's a good question. Let me see. I want to look something up real fast.
And if he moved, we'd probably see the direction he moves in.
Your witch bolt doesn't do any. Your witch bolt goes away.
Okay, so he's moved outside of our range. Or out of my range, at least.
What's your range?
30 feet. Sorry to interrupt your turn, Kate.
It's okay.
Helpful information if it was pertinent.
I would like to. So my rage does that. My curiosity is that it's anybody within 10 feet of me. I want to know if he's within my.
I think you have to be able to see them to hit them with that lightning.
Well, it doesn't diminish my move, but Actually, I do not want to go in a rage. Actually, I want to take that back. I don't know where he's gonna be, so if I don't get hit, then just that ruins the rage. So I'm gonna end it at that. Just go back to back with Kavasir and end my turn.
All right. Next we have Rook.
This may be a bit of a long shot, but was there any way that Tonto would be able to track him by smell?
It does have the scent ability, right?
Yes, he does.
So that allows you to track people. Basically, I mean, I'll let you do that if that's what you want to do.
Like, I'm asking because of like one of his traits is he's got advantage on any perception checks that rely on smell. But does this mean that our demon is just invisible, or has he like null dimension?
Give me a perception check for your badger then.
Okay. It's involving smell, so he does have it on advantage then. Here we go. Okay. No, he does. That was an 8, so I don't think he smells anything.
Yeah, he doesn't smell anything.
Darn. All right, then I'm going to first ready an arrow and shout into the void, "Hey, Sulfur for Brains, come out and fight like a man!" Anything happen?
Heard that one before.
The Sulfur for Brains, or come out and
Yeah.
fight like a man?
The sulfur for brains. I like your sayings.
Thank you.
Is that your turn?
If nothing happens, that's my turn.
Okay, Erilyn, your turn.
I mean, there's not a whole lot that I can do other than yell into the wind, but that didn't seem to work very well.
Maybe it'll work for you. You never know till you try.
do like a check of some kind to see if I can, I don't know, magic somehow find him. I don't know.
Sure, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. $21.
Ooh, okay, that's pretty
My
good.
die is being very nice to me today.
From what you could tell, is he went ethereal, and what that means is basically he temporarily kind of turned into a ghost. That's the best explanation I can give for that. So, there is a reason why Kvasir's lightning bolt ended. So he's with the spell that he used, he's physically not on your plane of existence at the moment. I know it's confusing with that, so I tried to make it as simple as I could.
Okay, so he's like still here, but also not here.
Yes. Long story short, he jumped into the ethereal plane.
Wonderful.
He's
I
blinking.
knew it. He went all null dimension on us.
How rude. Well, there's not anything I can do to him while he's there. All of my stuff requires me actually making physical contact with him in one way or another. So, I think that's gonna be it.
Kvasir.
I do not know. Crap. See, on the one hand, he could have just used a blink spell, which means that he's going to be back really soon. And that's going to suck because then he's just going to pop in and take pot shots at us before jumping back onto the ethereal plane. On the other hand, he could be there for a while, and this is our chance to GTFO.
Question. Does the demon know which of us has the disc?
He never told you.
Because if we are going to just get the heck out of here, there is the possibility we could split up and then just rendezvous back at Aristotle's.
Yes, split up. I like this.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh,
Never
nope,
split
I don't
up.
like that
Well,
plan
you never
anymore.
watched a horror movie. You don't split up.
No, I don't watch horror movies. I don't like being scared.
I don't watch them either.
I'm going
But if
to...
Steven's all for that plan, I'm against it now.
I'm going to cast my last spell slot and do a Cure Wounds on myself. Got myself 7 more hit points. And I'm all for leaving. Because...
I would also like to leave.
No, so I'm just
Second
going
that
to...
notion.
20, 25, 30. I'm just going to head 30 feet. Or wait, no, I have 50-foot fly speed, so 30, 50 feet down the path. I'm just heading out. Fly, you fools!
Too
Feel
bad
like
only
a
you can
fly.
fly.
I love that joke so much.
Okay. It's the demon's turn.
Would
Yeah.
would it be an option? Let me crank myself back here. Would it be an option to pick up Rook and then fly?
You'd have to give me a athletics check to be able to fly with someone I would rule that.
All right.
DC 12, we'll say.
Erlyn feels slightly abandoned, but
That is a
fine.
nat 20.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
So I'll pick her up.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Normally, what I did with piggybacks is I made you move at half speed. However, she is very small, so I'm only going to reduce that movement by 10 feet. Just because she is kind of heavy.
My
I think kinda heavy.
apologies to Erlyn, but I can't pick Erlyn up.
Erlyn understands.
But the fly you fools comment stands.
Assuming Tonto is just running along under you as we're going.
Okay, it's the demon's turn. He materializes in front of Kvasir.
Great.
He
You
is
didn't answer my question.
flat-
I asked if I could ready an action when I got on Kvasir's back.
It's not your turn right now.
Dang.
And he says, "What was that about sulfur for brains?" And then he attacks Rook.
Hanging on.
That's a 22 to hit.
Well, you know very well that I miss Duma's AC. I miss it very much.
You take 5 slashing damage. And that's his turn. And next it is the car, your turn.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna rush.
He is currently in the air with
Kawis here.
About
I
there.
want to get at least close to him.
How high were you up?
I don't know, probably like
10 feet?
yeah, what wouldn't have been too high.
I don't think Tonto can jump that high.
I'm gonna throw out my hand axe at him.
Okay.
That's the one that turned best to us. Or not.
That's 10 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna throw again. 15.
Yes.
That's 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay, where do my axes fall?
One of them's stuck in his side. The other one falls. I'll mark it. It falls about 20 feet past him on the floor.
Okay. All right, that's really all I can do. I'm not gonna go into rage yet. I finished. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up, we have Rook.
And it's too close for me to use my longbow now, isn't it?
I mean, you can do it with disadvantage.
Well, I need to check something with my sharpshooter feat. Okay, so it's just at long range. Okay, never mind about that then. I'm gonna try taking a stab at him with my Yikla. There it goes. That would be a 19 to hit.
Yes.
Ooh, and he takes 11 damage. Yay, we're keeping it. And that's my turn.
Okay. Erlen, your turn.
Okay, jeez. Trying to think of the spell something that would actually like be helpful in this. I'm going to use Ice Knife. I'll have to
Can
run.
you tell us what that is?
Yes. So I'll create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range, which is 60 feet, and make a ranged spell attack against them. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Whether a hit or miss, it then explodes. And that target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dexterity throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine.
I know,
But-
I'm just worried because it's going to hit the others.
You do what you want.
Well, at least I don't have any more second level spell slots, so it wouldn't be that much, but it's like that and Thorn Whip are my only ranged spells. And let's do Thorn Whip because it has a lower chance of casualties. Never mind, that wasn't that one.
Yep, that's a miss.
Yes.
I will not punish.
Thank you.
Next, Fasir.
Well, I don't like him being in my face. So I would like him to make a dexterity saving throw as I cast Sacred Flame.
Ooh. Have we said what that does yet?
I don't know. You can read it anyway. Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
Okay. He got an 11.
That is a fail. So he takes 2 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I will remain where I'm at. Except I will maybe descend by 5 feet.
Okay. It's his turn. He's gonna descend with you. And he's gonna take a swipe at Gracier this time. I got a 19 on the die, so that's a hit. And that's 8 slashing damage with his claw. And that is his turn.
Kvasir's unconscious.
Okay. Fortunately, you are not. I'd say you're not high enough to take any damage because you were just 5 feet. That's a little bit. And
You take 1d6 per 10 feet fallen.
yep. So you don't take damage, but Rook falls on you. Fortunately, she doesn't weigh that much. And in reply, no. That's just going to be his turn. Next up was the car.
Is there any way I can like jump up and get a swipe at him?
You are in melee range with. You can get in melee range with him pretty easy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a great axe, swing at him, but I would have to pull it out since I was using the hand axes.
Yep. So that'll be a bonus action.
Right. So I'll use my great axe. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
And where is it? D12.
Oh, I don't have one out.
Alright, I can just pull it right here.
That's okay. Hold on. There you go.
In real life. 11. 3.
Hold on. 9, 6.
26 slashing damage.
It's not too shabby.
Boom. I know he has resistance against melee attacks, so that might be.
He does.
Hey, it was a nat 20 though.
Yes, that was like my best
Still
shot.
good.
Okay.
I'd still take it.
I'm gonna move to his flank, or yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay. Erlen, it's your turn.
Wait a minute. You skip me.
Oh, I did.
Oh, yes.
I am
that's
a
true.
horrible person, and I apologize.
Perish. Heathen.
All right. Well, because Cavasier descended, I am now out of melee range and get to use my longbow again. Alrighties.
By the way, your landing was super soft. It's like landing in a bed of feathers.
Steven, I'm going to drive up to Logan and beat you to death myself.
Does that mean Cavasier plummeted to the ground and I just landed on top of him?
I'm glad that was appreciated.
It wasn't.
Alrighty, so I'm going to take a shot at him with my longbow. That is an 18 to hit.
Yes.
Where's that D8 I've been liking? That is 9 damage,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Now it's Erlen's turn.
Okay, I am going to shoot him out of the sky, hopefully. with my sling. Does an 11 hit?
Oh,
Shoot. That's my turn.
okay. The demon clutches at his side where the car critted him, and he's gonna turn to face the car, and he's gonna take a swipe at you. That's a crit fail. With his swipe, it kind of sets him out of balance, and he kind of spirals to the floor a little bit. The car, you get an attack of opportunity on him.
Oh, heck yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a 14.
That's a miss. And as he's about to hit the floor, you see his form kind of dematerializes like before as he like goes into the ground. So you can tell that he did what he did before, and he's gone.
Ah, crud.
Next up, Kvasir. Actually, it's your turn anyway, but make a death saving throw.
I mean, do I have to?
Yes, you do. It's part of the fun part of the game.
Well, that's a failure.
Okay, that's one frowny face. Next up, Gar.
Did you say the car?
Yeah, did.
That's you, Home Slice.
What?
Apparently, it's your turn.
Wait, you already did your turn?
I did my turn. Erin did her turn.
Oh, it was really fast. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Take a slash right in front of me.
I'll save it the trouble. It does nothing.
Okay.
You do have an unconscious ally nearby, by the way.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go over there and try to help him out.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
Okay. That's 7.
That one's in dice jail now.
Oh no, he's dead. Just kidding. But you aren't able to. You don't think he's dead, but you're not able to stop his bleeding.
All right. I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Rook.
Well, Rook's gonna give a go at stabilizing him. See if her wilderness skills include medicine. Here we go.
Look at all of you trying to save an old man's life.
Hey, 19.
Okay. You managed to stabilize him, patch up the bleedy holes.
I believe the technical term is
I know what it is. That's what it's called in my world, and that's what it is called. They are bleedy holes.
and that's the turn.
Erlyn.
Okay. I'm gonna run over so that I'm like actually close enough to do anything here. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. That would be maximum damage, not maximum damage, maximum healing of 8 HP.
And Kvasir's up.
Yay!
Hey, are you okay?
I think I will manage.
Lady holes are gone.
You know, my appreciation for the healing, Erlen. For your knowledge and education, they're called wounds.
Ah, right.
In this world, she was correct in saying that they were bleedy holes. Okay? It is a term that Kvasir is familiar with.
It is one
I
that
just-
Kvasir is familiar with and as an educated person refuses to use.
I just heard it, a term off the wind that just fluttered by my ear, and so I said it. Anyways, you're better now.
Many thanks.
Many thanks. You're welcome. What? Okay. I can't talk.
It is now Kvasir's turn.
Is it?
It is.
Could have sworn I just had a turn.
You did. We're doing good at turns.
Right.
We
Everyone
went all the way around.
spent their turns trying to keep me from dying.
Yep, pretty much.
Center of attention much.
Yeah,
Then it worked though. Don't complain.
for real. Well, seeing as I'm out of spells, I guess I will Eldritch Blast him.
He's not anywhere.
Oh, we can't see him?
He gone.
He was
Uh,
unconscious too long, he
Going
forgot.
to hold my action for when he reappears, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. Do you want to explain what that does? What holding actions are?
Rather than taking my turn now, I specify a very specific action. And when the conditions that I lay out are met, I get to take my action. So my conditions are when he reappears, and the action is I'm going to blow his head off with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Sorry if that was a little extra graphic, but I'm not a fan of this guy.
No, he's annoying. Kill him.
And it's his turn now. He reappears. You want to Eldritch Blast him?
Yep. Uh, 14 to hit.
Nope.
Boo. I'm going to use my inspiration to
Oh?
roll that again. And it was even worse.
Oh, jeez.
Much worse. That's my turn.
He's gonna attack Erlin with a claw. That's a 7 to hit, so that's a no.
Thankfully.
And that's his turn. Next we have the car.
Can I reach his flank?
How much move you got?
Got 35.
You can flank him.
Okay. Roll swingaroo.
So yep, you got advantage on it.
Hey, that's a dirty 20.
That's a hit.
That is 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And for my bonus action, I will go into a rage. I'll finally use it now. And I'm done with my turn.
You keep forgetting what your rage does.
Oh, dang it.
Lightning, do it. Do the lightning.
Okay, I always forget that. I always forget
Write
that.
it down.
And okay, needs to make a. This is he needs to make a saving throw.
He fails.
He fails. Okay. That's max damage. That's 6 lightning damage.
He takes half.
Okay. Now I'm done.
Okay. Kvasir.
Is
Wait,
it not
no, sorry.
Please stop skipping me. I have
I
plans.
caught myself. Fine. We're chilling, right? Rook, your turn.
Rook whistles and Tonto rushes forward, so he's standing next to the car, and he is going to do his multi-attack.
Okay. I'll say that's flanking enough for me.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to start off with his bite. Oh, that one didn't hit. That was a 14. All right, so we're going to try the claws now. That one hit. That was a dirty 20. All right, so he's going to take 6 damage. And that's my turn.
Okay. Erlen, your turn.
I'm going to stab him with my dagger.
Okay. They'll take a bonus action to switch because you were using sling before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You get advantage.
24 to hit.
That is a hit.
Excellent. Seven damage.
Okay. You plunge the dagger in him, and his form starts like melting away in the black ichor. You
Woof.
may think you've won this time, but I promise you I'll be back. You'll rule the name Mithanohitra.
I will forget that, but
He starts to pull into a black puddle, and then soon the black puddle kind of just like evaporates.
Erlen stares at it for a second and then looks at Kvasir. Is he gone for real this time?
Unfortunately, no, he is not, my dear. Well, he has gone from this plane, but he's not gone. We merely sent him back to the nine hells.
Okay, but like more gone than the other times that he vanished.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
He may have
Good.
made a mistake, though, in giving us his name. That it's my understanding that gives us some degree of power over him.
Does anybody
But-
remember what it was?
It's been a while since I've
Mithanohitra.
Sure.
done research on demons. My mistake. I said the nine hells, and demons are from the abyss.
Well,
There's a difference, a fine one, but it's there.
All right. He is actually a devil, not a
Then I
demon.
was right.
Did I say devil?
You
it's
said
a demon.
Okay. Sorry. He's a devil. Devils are the ones that make deals. Demons do not. Demons kind of just want chaos. They want everything to die. You will not make a deal with a demon.
Cool.
Well, perhaps we should be on our way.
Yeah, and hopefully Aristotle will know what to do with this wacky disc thing.
Okay. I assume you're just gonna keep going back to the place.
And away
Mhm.
we go.
Back to the place.
Okay. You come up on the mansion. You eventually hit the bubble where you see the illusion is gone, and you see the big mansion with no windows. And you get up to it, knock on the door. The pixie opens the door. Hello, you're back already?
What an adorable little creature. Much worth the trouble to see you again.
Great to see you too. You didn't die, did you?
Not this time, no.
Not for lack of trying.
Well, if you follow me, I can lead you to him. And she escorts you through the place, and you eventually come up to the blue metallic door. It's kind of glowing softly. She gives a brisk knock on it, and out steps the Aristotle. Hello. You came back in surprising amount of time.
Hi.
May I take it that you've accomplished the quest that you sent out to do?
Indeed, we have.
Oh, wonderful. May I see it?
I hand him the disc.
Oh, wonderful. I can count on you then, it looks like. Maybe I could tell you a little bit about this. So you can see that it has a lot of colors around it. You can see that it's kind of a representation of what this world is right now. So it has all these colors swirling around it, actually, or it's showing all the different aspects that are coming into the plane from the different various planes like fire and water and such. In particular, there's a dark spot on it that would be, for example, the plane of shadow. You don't need to concern yourself with that, but and then there is another one called the Feywild. But that's for another story for another day. I just thought you'd find that interesting. Now, you mentioned before you actually saw the rifts, right? I've been thinking about this a lot.
Yeah, it was kind of freaky.
That's concerning, but shouldn't, I guess, maybe be much of a surprise because you're something. But normally, people from this plane can't actually see those.
Which would imply that you are not from this plane.
Well, that would be correct. Although this is, I'd say, one of the more hospitable ones. But yes. And he takes the gem over to the big spinny model that we showed before. The
Very, very technical.
Yes. You're welcome. I'm trying to find the word for it while I was playing wordplay into it.
It's a,
Wheel of Cosmology.
there you go.
And he sticks it right in the middle. And there is like I mentioned before that there were discs going around. This one seems to hold it like perfectly. And they all kind of seem to be in that general shape where they would actually fit one of these jewels inside it. Well, that's one to go. This should be able to somewhat help me to be able to control things as they are now. There weren't any complications, were there?
Depends on what you consider a complication.
Okay, now I'm interested.
Well, on our way back, there was this demon guy who said that it belonged to him and he wanted it and he tried to, sweeten his deal, whatever. Not a demon, a devil. And we ended up having to fight him.
Oh, that sounds quite tragic. I hope he didn't give you too much of a trouble.
Cavassier almost died, but,
He almost ended a 2-century-old mind. But beyond that, I think we've made do.
Also, he gave us his name. I don't remember what it was. Cavassier thought that'd be important.
Since it's very close in the moment, I'll give it to you because
It was like Mythanthromics or
Yeah,
something.
Methanohedra.
yes, that is very good. I'm
I
surprised
wrote
you
it
remembered
down
that
because I
too.
figured that'd be important.
So I'll spell it out for you. It's Mifanohitra. Mifanohitra. Just say. But that was
Hold on, spell that for me again.
Mythanohedra.
yeah.
Myth.
Mifanohitra. But
So
Yes.
Mifanohitra.
Hitra.
Hi or Hy?
Hi.
Hi. All right. I was only off by like one letter in my original
Yeah.
thought. Okay.
Myth Thanos Etra. Methanoetra.
Mifanohitra.
Hetra.
It took me a while to get it, but I got it.
Sweet.
Mifanohitra.
Well,
All right. File that away in the old brain box.
that's concerning. I actually just so happened to remember that name from before.
You do?
You know something about this guy?
Yes, I thought I killed him for once. But he must have not. If you were able to take him out, he must not be at his anything close to what he was before.
We didn't actually kill him per se. He kind of just ran away at the end.
Yeah, he melted into goo.
Hmm.
It was kind of gross and icky.
Well, that is slightly concerning. But anyway, I have procured what I've determined what would be the second step on it. So the second step of the journey would entail going to the other planes, as you would surmise, to get the other discs. So, as a reminder, we need to get the discs from the inner planes. And the way you would get there is through something called the ethereal plane. Now, there's two planes that are pretty much bordering this material plane. So if you can imagine you're on an island with two bridges going opposite directions. So you have one bridge that goes the inner planes and one bridge that goes the outer planes. And the only way for them to get to the outer planes would be to cross the bridge to this world right here, Prime, and to then cross the bridge to enter the other one. And the bridge you're going to be going across will be the ethereal plane. And if you're able to go to the outer planes, you'd be going through the astral plane. And so now, to assist in this journey, these may be of assistance. And he reaches behind his back and he pulls out a beautiful handcrafted wooden box that it's 2 feet by 1 foot. And he holds it out to whoever wants to pick it up.
Erlyn takes it curiously.
Okay.
What is this?
Go ahead, open it up.
She does so.
Okay. As you open it, you see that there's it's like covered in blue velvet. And you see that there is a glass sphere in the middle. And there is a suspended compass needle in the middle of it. And alongside it, you see that there are 5 blue metal items. And they look like tuning forks, like that would use on an instrument to tune an instrument. Something where you'd smack it up against something hard and it would make a chime. And there are indents in the velvet for like each of those items. And then Arisol speaks up. Now the sphere is what's called a planar compass, and it attunes itself to a plane. And when it's attuned to that plane, it finds the shortest path to that plane. Now the way you attune it is by tapping a tuning fork on the sphere. And the forks you have are attuned to specifically those 4 planes that we were talking about. They would be the air, fire, earth, and water plane. And upon closer inspection, you'd notice that each of the tuning forks is slightly different shape than the others.
Hey, Steven. One Piece much?
Yes, that is where I drew inspiration for the compass. One of those items is a made-up item tuning forks are an actual D&D item. I just had to have a way to actually use them without the normal use of tuning forks. I am letting you borrow these, so please, 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 please do not lose them. They are most invaluable. Keep in mind, borrow. These are my personal collection.
We'll be careful.
One thing I'd like to let you know is that since you are going to be in the inner planes, that does mean that you will be farther away in distance to the upper planes, such as any deities that you have. So it may be hard to communicate with any deities that you have. And also, likewise, any demons or things would have trouble getting there. So that's just something to keep in mind.
I do not believe that any of us call upon deities.
Your patron is in the outer planes, by the way.
Well, I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, the Tritons don't really do that kind of thing.
I never had much use for a religion myself.
Well, where you're going, I fear religion won't help you that much anyway. So perhaps it's for the better. Well, you all seem, to be frank, you all look terrible. Would you like to rest in the bed while in our quarters while I prepare the spell for you to take your leave in the morning?
I'd be mighty obliged.
I would greatly appreciate an armchair.
Yes, would very much appreciate it.
Okay. Ren, if you would lead them to their rooms, I can see to preparing things. And Ren just goes, okay. Okay, guys, you want to follow me? She starts heading up the stairs.
Erlen smiles and follows after them.
Okay. Leads you to a room. There's a couple rooms. There's some with bunk beds. There's like a room with 2 bunk beds for an option, or there are separate rooms that seem more of like master bedrooms where they have a just a king size bed in the middle, and you can pick whatever room you guys want.
Alrighty.
You would also notice there's a lot of like floating objects going around the room, like down the hallways, such as like a brush dusting off some recently used furniture, some trays moving around, just like floating around.
Whoa, that's kind of cool. And Erlen like picks up a brush as it goes by and looks at it and then lets it go on its way.
You feel that it kind of, the broom tugs back as you grab it.
Sorry.
Do you guys have any preference for your rooms, or
No.
Erlen doesn't really care.
No,
you must pick the bunk bedroom?
sure.
Okay. All right. You end up getting some sleep, and the car. You have a dream. It's only it's only a flicker of a dream, and it's more pretty close to when you're gonna wake up, so it's kind of fresh on your mind. I have a question for you. If you were to kill, for example, Simon what was his name? Dang it. Simon Hammerman. You remember him? He was the big paladin dude.
The one that melted?
No, he didn't melt.
The kid? Not the kid.
The big dude that everyone didn't like.
Oh yeah, the Gaston guy.
Yeah, the Gaston guy. Okay. If you could kill him, how would you kill him?
I take his limbs off one by one and then finish him off.
Oh dang, that's gruesome.
The Gar has very gruesome dreams.
Okay. In that dream, that's exactly what happened. And your party, you see your party around you, they're helping with this. And it's a pretty gruesome sight. And you realize in that dream that you're smiling. Like a really creepy smile. And your dream ends. And we're gonna stop it there. Thank you everyone for listening, and we will try to get you next week. See you later.